If I was a flower growing wild and free, all I'd want is you to be my sweet honeybee. And if I was a tree growing tall and green, all I'd want is you to shade me and be my leaves. All I want.
My name is Joe Holtz. I'm one of the general coordinators of the Parks and Food Co-op. I'm also the general manager. When you get people who really care about the environment, not just customer relations or public relations, you come up with better ideas. We put up signs over each item in the fruit and vegetable area, which is not required by law, but I think should be required by law. And there's a law that's supposed to go into effect, but the grocery industry is fighting it. You know, but we don't fight it. We've been doing it for years. Our members have always wanted to know where the food came from. And we about 20 years ago, we started identifying which country everything came from, and sometimes which state, and sometimes which farm. I think realizing that prices don't have to be as high is something that made it very attractive right off the bat. And I think realizing that people could do for themselves, that there's something really fulfilling about participating with other people to accomplish a concrete goal. There's something really fulfilling about that, something rewarding about that, something special about it. And I don't think that happens enough in our lives. We actually go out of our way to buy local produce. We have relationships with farmers, cooperatives, and individual farms, and we get shipments in all the time, and we go out of our way, and we don't try and squeeze the farmers on price. We try and pay a very fair price to local farmers, and just, you know, we buy tens of thousands in the growing season. We buy tens of thousands of dollars of fruits and vegetables a week from local farmers. We're going to start having we sell reusable bags for very little money that could be used hundreds of times, but we're going to start probably renting bags that say Parks and Food Co-op rental bag that could be reused many times. And the rental fee will be $10, but you'll pay $1 and you'll get 90 cents when you bring it back. Something like that. And that way, if someone forgot to bring their bag, you still give them something to bring home, but you won't actually give it to them. They'll have to, you know, but it's a way of eliminating bags completely.
I am part of the co-op because it's, first of all, a great community, but mostly because there's a lot of organic produce here, and it's much less expensive than the normal supermarkets, and most of the stuff comes from around the New York area. So I like that it's transported locally. It's really, really fresh. There's stuff delivered every morning here, and it's a nice atmosphere, so I like it. Originally I became a member because the supermarket next to me was horrendous, and we had rotten milk there, and all of the vegetables that we got from there were rotten, essentially. So the only alternative close to me was the co-op, and I came and I liked it, and I had a cheese cutting job originally, and I really like cheese. So I got to taste some incredible cheeses. They have cheeses from around the world here, and I got to taste new stuff, and I really liked it. And then once you join, you're kind of hooked. So you can't leave once you join.
If you were a river in the mountains tall, the rumble of your water would be my call. If you were the winter, I know I'd be the snow, just as long as you're with me when the cold winds blow. All I want is you, will you be my bride? Take me by the hand and stand by my side. All I want is you, will you stay with me? Hold me in your arms and sway me like the sea. If you were a wink, I'd be a nod. If you were a seed, well, I'd be a pod.